Tonight there will be no escape from the Samoan werewolf.
The following contest is a Hell in a Cell match. Making his way to the ring from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob.
I have never seen a more intense look on the face of Jacob Fatu, and that's saying a lot.
Jacob Fatu made a statement at Elimination Chamber when he assaulted the Archetype. Forget about a rematch at WrestleMania. Tonight, he ends the comeback once and for all.
The Archetype is ready for the most dangerous match in WWE.
I'm not a conspiracy theory man, but every time the Archetypes get close to the WWE Championship, something rises up and get in his way.
And this time, the giant that rose is insurmountable. I think the Archetype's dream of a championship comeback ends with him broken at Jacob Fatu's feet.
The Archetype has never been locked in a cell with a force like Jacob Fatu.
Jacob Fatu annihilated the Archetype.
Nice takedown. Stack them up. Oh, it turns it around and has the pin. I don't know why he just called off the pin attempt.
Hopefully he has a strategy.
Samoan driver.
Nice. Launching off the rope with accuracy.
Check this out. Just deadlifted up into a powerbomb. A knee right to the face.
Just stretching the knee here.
Clearly had a strategy going on there with the attention on the leg.
From way up high.
And that failed to hit the mark.
And here's a cover. And a kick out.
I honestly do not know what took him so long.
Jacob's planning something here.
Samoan drop.
Headbutt to the back of the neck. Oh, my God. Looking to explore every inch of hell here now.
Oh! And a spear through the cell wall with a spear!
I don't think anyone expected the wall to give way like that, least of all him.
Forearm right to the jaw.
Punch connects.
The Samoan werewolf thinks the Archetype stole his spot at WrestleMania, and he's going to take it back in Hell in a Cell.
Does he even know what he's doing? Does he know how close he is to flirting with disaster?
He's made it all the way to the top of the cell. Package pile driver.
The top of the cell wasn't built for this. Every step has devastating potential.
Ruthless striking.
The top of the cell is such a dangerous place.
I am frozen in fear for how this is going to play out. Jacob Fatu looking highly motivated right now.
Into the ring again now.
And now he's reaching out to the crowd for support. Some much-needed adrenal fuel.
Oh, strong knee connects.
An overbearing assault on Jacob now.
Perched up top.
A diving knee drop. Finishes that series of strikes with one last big hit. And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. Out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure. He's starting as a setup to sell.
Really showing there's no concern for safety anywhere near the cell.
He's made it to the top of the cell, a place that historically is the last place you want to be in Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, strangely enough, he'd be safer back inside the cell at this point. And he's done it. Irish whip toward the edge.
Fatu is hanging on.
Here comes the Archetype.
Whoa, look out. Don't fall.
Fatu setting up for the Samoan drop.
No way.
Jacob Fatu and the Archetype just came crashing down through the top of the cell.
Tell me I didn't just see that.
We got to get some doctors out here.
All the doctors.
Are you kidding me? How are these men functioning?
I cannot believe what I'm watching right now.
Believe it, Wade. Believe it.
Somehow they're back to their feet.
And this match will continue.
And there's the sling blade. An overbearing assault on Jacob now.
Jacob Fatu being systematically worked on, man.
Phenomenal forearm. Moving out from the ring closer to those towering walls of the cell.
He's got one thing on his mind with that chair, and it has nothing to do with lounging.
And what's he looking for here?
Here we go. I don't think he's setting up to do autographs.
Oh, he had the wherewithal to counter Jacob. And he comes in under the ropes now.
What is he doing putting that table in the corner like that?
Boom, connected.
Ooh.
And slides back into the ring. Wow, what a kick.
And a kick to the back. Kick to the midsection. Twist of fate.
Table behind him now, not where you want to be.
Good God.
broken in half.
Ooh, a direct headshot. Just sickening.
Good Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair.
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury. Big clothesline. He has to be suffering here.
I think we can consider this the beginning of the end, gentlemen.
A consistent attack being mounted on Jacob Fatu.
Jacob Fatu is going to have to dig down deep here.
Good night.
Shoving him into the corner now.
Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure. And he's climbing up the godforsaken cell.
He better have something in mind, because it's a long way down when you climb up the cell.
Making it to the top of the cell, and he's fully embraced the chaos now.
I can't imagine what he's thinking about doing next from up there. His climb up the cell has paid off as he stands on top of it.
I don't know what we're about to see from him, but I know it's going to be good. There's a fine line between motivation and madness. This superstar has crossed over and is waiting on top of the cell.
He's making his way up this hellish structure.
Climbing the cell wall, and the whole WWE Universe is on edge now.
Now he's on top. Got the best view in the house.
It's a long way down, though. Hopefully he's able to take that trip of his own free will. No, 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 no! This is out of control!
We just saw a person fly straight from the top of that cell. Nothing gonna top that.
And he heads back into the ring.
Man, he better get more focused here. Knee right to the mush.
A consistent attack being mounted on
Oh, we know what they're going for here.
Stall.
Is that what it takes to beat Jacob? From the heavens.
Swanton bomb.
Is that what it takes to beat Jacob?
Oh, Sister Abigail.
Is that what it takes to beat Jacob?
Oh, shoulder up before three.
A defiant kick out. That's what that was. He's letting everyone know if you want to keep him down, you're going to have to put him down.
Big move, but it's still unable to end
From the top.
diving foot stomp. Brutal. An overbearing assault on Jacob now.
Jacob Fatu is going to have to dig down deep here. Landing straight on the knees, not the intended outcome.
With their opponent all tied up in the ropes, this superstar is just teeing off. And a backstabber.
Climbing the turnbuckles to the top.
Launched into a big mistake, and that error could be costly.
To reverse. And he goes crashing to the outside. He's headed to the top now.
He is just feeding off the electricity from the WWE Universe. Stomped into the ground.
A consistent attack being mounted on Jacob Fatu.
This cannot be how Jacob envisioned tonight going.
Get this back into the ring now.
Driving the face into both knees. Phenomenal forearm!
I don't even know if he knows where he is right now.
Probably not, considering the amount of damage to the head he's suffered. Into the cup.
Releasing the pin. He's adding insult to injury. Electric chair. Oh, what a driver.
Is that what it takes to beat Jacob?
2 count. Finally, monumental victory.
Here is your winner, the Assassin, James Robinson.
The Archetype just walked through hell, and now he's on the way to Bron Breakker at WrestleMania.
Paul Heyman has got to be watching this very closely, and he cannot be happy. The Archetype defeated Jacob Fatu in a vicious Hell in a Cell match. He does deserve it.
Thank you. You have been with me through a lot over the last year. But I finally punched my ticket to WrestleMania! Now, we got a WWE title match to make. So get out here, Bron Breakker!
Ladies and gentlemen,
Here we go.
my name is Paul Heyman, and I stand before you tonight not as the special counsel of the blue chip off of the dog-faced block, the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Champion, Bron Breakker. No, I'm here as a friend. So please listen. Your obsession with redeeming your loss to Bron Breakker and proving yourself to me is going to destroy you. You won the right to challenge my champion at WrestleMania, but you don't have to. You walked away before, you can do it again with your dignity intact. Or you can finish your comeback on the grandest stage of them all, being wheeled out of the stadium on a stretcher.
That's a good speech, Paul. I just have one question. Does he know?
Does who know what?
Does Bron know how hard you've been trying to keep us apart? You know, I kept asking myself why a group of WWE superstars took an NXT detour for a shot at the tag titles. Why'd they pick that exact moment to play parking lot hit squad? Eventually, the light bulb flicked on. It was you, Paul. You wanted me distracted. And that night Hector and I got our shot at the New Day, everything was falling into place until you strolled into SmackDown. Right on cue, Hector's trapped in the locker room. We lose the titles on a technicality, and before I know it, he turns on me and costs me the Rumble. And whose fingerprints were on all of that? Yours.
Well, congratulations. That was quite a summation. See, the thing is, my father was a great attorney, and he taught me to always be one step ahead of the prosecution. You missed something. Something big. You ever wonder why you were stuck on SmackDown all this time? Why Bron Breakker was always just out of reach? I made that happen.
Never underestimate the wise man.
Who do you think poured poison about you into Jacob Fatu's ear? Me. Again and again, I stopped you in your tracks. You had the audacity to say no to me? You were a lucky workhorse I could have turned into a thoroughbred as the next Paul Heyman guy.
That's the champion, and he does not look happy.
And neither does Paul to see his client out here.
This was not part of Heyman's master plan.
Is this all true, Paul?
Bron, I did what I did to protect you.
You think I need protecting? From him?
No, no, no. This business needs protecting from the archetype. WWE needs protecting from the archetype. These people need protecting from...
I'm the champion, Paul. You don't make the call. I do.
Bron, I am your oracle. Listen to me. This man...
Hold on, Heyman. I think you've forgotten something. You don't get to make matches, and you definitely don't get to stop them. It will be the WWE Champion Bron Breakker defending against the Archetype at WrestleMania.
It's official. The match we've all been waiting for. WrestleMania. Bron Breakker versus the Archetype.
And Paul Heyman just got played at his own game.
I got goosebumps, Michael. This is gonna be a straight-up classic.
Look at you, standing here, main event of WrestleMania. You took every road but the easy one.
I definitely hit some potholes along the way.
It was all worth it to get here. Maybe get the chance to knock Heyman's teeth down his throat. Not that I can officially condone that sort of thing as the general manager of Raw.
Officially.
But I can understand why you'd want to. I'm sure you've had a lot of pent-up frustration. When I showed up at TBD and made you the offer to go to NXT, I don't know if I would have blamed you if you told me to go to hell.
I did think about it for a second.
You made hard choices. Some bad ones, some good ones. But they were yours.
We can reminisce more some other time. Right now, I'm focused on tonight.
Good. Now go out there and finish what you started.
Aw, look at you. All serious and stuff. Big main event energy. Finally.
Need something, Liv?
What? I'm proud of you. You made it back. Took what? 12 months? but you got off the back of that milk carton. The great archetype. Comeback story of the year. Finally getting your shot.
Everybody's path is different.
No kidding. I never would have taken the long road. Honestly, was it fun playing tag team dress up with the rookies? I mean, it was sweet, but in a sad way. You can't tell me you didn't get tired of waiting your turn. All that buildup. Anticipation.
Some things are worth waiting for. I'd rather earn it than take it the wrong way. I'm not you, Liv.
I know. If you were, you'd be cute. And I wouldn't have let Paul Heyman lead me around by my nose for 12 months. Maybe next time... Don't wait. Don't ask. Don't earn. Just take. Kick the doors down, make a mess, and smile while you do it. Trust me. Bad behavior? It's so much more fun.
Fun is not the point, Liv. I'm here to be better, not bitter.
You sound like a motivational poster. Better is boring. Bitter's got bite. Life's more fun with a little bite.
Funny thing about comebacks, everyone watches the start. Everybody watches the end. But a lot of people miss the middle.
That's too bad. That's where the real work happens.
Exactly. You've had quite the journey.
With a few detours.
Detours? No. Your time on the Indies, putting in the work on NXT, battling Fatu and Hector, it all led here. Main event, WrestleMania.
It did.
You're going up against Paul Heyman. I know what it's like to have him in your corner, and I know what it's like to be across from his golden child. Nobody is better at elevating a wrestler's strengths and hiding their weaknesses than Paul Heyman.
Must be nice.
Oh, it is, trust me. I know as well as anyone what he brings, the good and the bad. You've got to wonder what would have changed if you had said yes to him. Between you and me, if you could go back...
There's no point in dwelling on it. I'm focused on my future, which starts tonight. The past is the past.
Yeah, you never know. Who doesn't love a good comeback story, right? Anyway, good luck out there.
Before you showed up, there was only one question anyone was asking around here.
Yeah? What was that, champ?
Is the next face of this company gonna be Bron Breakker? Or Jacob Fatu? Then you show back up, and even though I threw you around like a rag doll, people keep telling me the archetype should be in that conversation. Is that what you think? That you deserve to be on my level?
What you're gonna find out tonight in front of a stadium full of people is what your wise man has known this entire time. He would have been a lot better off if I was his Paul Heyman guy.
Your old school mind games ain't gonna work on me. You did yourself a favor waiting this long. If you'd come at me last year right after our first match, I'd have retired you for good. Even you knew that.
Maybe. Or maybe I just had to lose to learn all the holes in your game.
The problem with that is I got no holes in my game. I'm not some gimmick. I've known exactly who I am my entire life. A champion.
Then you're in for a rough night. Because if that's the only way you see yourself, what's the mirror gonna look like without that belt around your waist?
I'm not gonna find out because tonight, your comeback is over.
The following is scheduled for one fall, and is for the undisputed WWE
comeback story of the decade culminates at WrestleMania.
The comeback story does culminate tonight, but is this going to be the ending the Archetype dreamed of? Or will all the hard work and sacrifice end in disappointment at the hands of Paul Heyman and Bron Breakker?
Look, I'm choosing to believe the past year meant something. This isn't the same Archetype who stepped back into the spotlight and got shut down. Oh no, this is a new man who put in the work, and it's about to pay off.
The Archetype looks to rewrite history here tonight.
Under the guidance of Paul Heyman, Bron Breakker steps onto the grandest stage of them all.
After everything that Heyman did to put roadblocks in the Archetype's path, you have to wonder if he's on the same page with Bron Breakker here tonight.
That was just a minor speed bump on the road to WrestleMania for Breakker. By all accounts, they worked things out and are ready to walk out together with that WWE Championship.
Bron Breakker ready to shut down the Archetype once again.
Not going to be any question about who's
There are matches that change the course of WWE and define eras. You can feel it in the air. Bron Breakker versus the Archetype. The rematch is one of those.
I have to agree with you. There is a sense of destiny in the air at WrestleMania tonight.
And they both feel it. Bron and the Archetype came here looking for a fight, and they're gonna get it.
Butterfly lung blower.
Relentless shots. It's getting ugly, man.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes. Sling blade. Constant pressure being kept on Bron.
Any chance for Bron's offense is being trampled. Bron with a face breaker.
Both wrists captured and boom! Good night. What a knee.
The champion looking slightly rocked now. The WWE Championship is on the line on the grandest stage of them all. Bron Breakker is defending against the Archetype, and Paul Heyman looks concerned that he's about to lose his meal ticket.
Targeting the arm to great effect.
He's really mounting pressure at will now.
And don't expect him to press pause at all.
To the sky. Kick connects from the top.
Taking this thing out onto the floor now.
Throwing hands with such tremendous force.
It looks like he's stalking his prey. Only one thing in mind. Phenomenal forearm! Ripped in the hard way. It wasn't the height or distance that caused the damage, but they certainly contributed.
Oftentimes, being ringside is just as dangerous as being in the ring. If a manager wants to preemptively protect himself, who are we to judge him?
And the referee is not going to allow that object in the ring anymore.
Super kick!
I'll get him ready for something devastating here.
Oh, and a stop!
Could that...
Big springboard. Moonsault to the floor.
Throwing absolute caution to the wind there, and it paid off big time.
Here's the pin. Title could be decided.
The moment that Paul Heyman feared the most just happened on the grandest stage of them all.
Nonetheless, the comeback is complete. We have a new, undisputed WWE Champion.
Any criticism that Paul Heyman coddled or protected Bron Breakker, that's just going to get louder.
Hold that thought, Wade. What is Paul Heyman doing?
He's heading back to the ring.
Heyman does not know when to quit.
The champ senses something's up.
Is Paul Heyman begging to jump ship?
This is a pivotal moment that could shape the rest of the champion's career and the future of WWE.
The Archetype is joining forces with Paul Heyman. Unbelievable.
Wait a second.
Boom! He doesn't need Heyman. He's already defeated his champion.
Yeah, what's Heyman gonna do? Show him how to lose?
The Archetype walked into WrestleMania with a chip on his shoulder and walked out alone. A legend. For Booker T, Corey Graves, and Wade Barrett, I'm Michael Cole, and this has been WrestleMania.
Thanks for watching. Please hit like, hit subscribe, and also hit that notification bell so you never miss a video.